Welcome back, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for taking the time to spend a little time with me. I always appreciate that, guys. And what we're going to take a look at here in just a moment, we're running here in regular speed, as you can see right there. This is more of a crowd participation video, guys. It's a question. What exactly is missing from Madden's player movement? You hear me all the time talk about how I want player movement to be improved and this and that and the third, and a lot of people in the community as well. But what exactly is wrong with player movement? So I'll give you my thoughts here, guys, and I thought it was fitting to show you this. I'm in the practice field using one of my backup quarterbacks in my CFM. Ben Roethlisberger may not get re-signed, guys. We'll talk a little more about that later, but yeah, look at his footwork. Now I want you guys to judge what's happening here, and again, this video is for you guys to tell me in the comments, in your opinion, what element is missing from player movement, or what is it in regards to player movement that you want to see. Now, my opinion here, if you take a look at Madden as a whole, the player movement has improved in terms of animation, even foot planting, because this is a fairly clean animation right here. It looks pretty good. The way the quarterback rolled out, the way I was able to spin around, not too many, you don't lose too much in steps as far as each step seems to be accounted for the most part. But there are some elements that are missing. My number one thing would be, guys, is I want to see guys connected to the field more, to reduce the sliding. I understand you're going to get the sliding effect. You see it in all games, even in FIFA, you see a small amount of sliding. But that's number one. I want to find a way, I hope they can find a way to get the game connected to the field. That's number one. Number two, I would like to see true step go to another level in terms of physics. I want physics to be a part of the running and the player movement. Basically what I'm saying is left, right, both feet, you actually are pressing the surface. And that's kind of what I said in my first point. But I want physics to be incorporated in the running so you get a real sense of foot down, foot up, foot down, foot up, push off, acceleration, etc. But outside of that, guys, I have to actually admit that animation-wise, this is not that bad. Like I said, if we can eliminate the sliding, you'll be pretty good. And that's a crazy interaction right there you saw with Stephon Tuitt and the offensive lineman. We definitely know there still needs to be some work there. But basically, guys, when you hear me talk about player movement, I talk about those two things I just mentioned, but also this. Allowing the player's relative position to always matter. And that goes in, goes along with warping and things like that. If a guy is not in position, I don't want guys to be able to slide into place. Now, part of that is a combination of the animation. I understand that, but I feel like if you get the player movement up to par, that takes care of that problem as well. So if you incorporate the things that I mentioned and allow that to play out at all times, I think that helps to eliminate those scenarios. And even right there, the footwork by both players here looks fairly good. So again, guys, I'm asking you guys, what exactly is missing? So we can actually relay the right feedback. Of course, you guys hear what I had to say. That's the feedback I give, but I want to take your feedback with me as well. What components of player movement are we missing and you would like to see in Madden? All right, guys, you know the routine, man. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that sub, hit the screaming face, and I promise it'll never hurt you to hit that like button. All right, guys, until next time, peace.